Someone's name could be Tara. Someone's name could be Tara. Someone's name could be Ashari, Ashanti, Amari, Shar, Ozzy, Taran, Teresa. Those are names I'm getting. Guys, hey. I hope everyone is doing well. Just led to check in on the energies. I do plan on doing a more in-depth reading in the next, day or so. But I was kind of pushed into doing this reading tonight. It was not going to happen, but I was kind of pushed into doing it. But anyway, we're going to get into these energies, guys. The sun is in Scorpio, the moon is in Leo, okay? And we are still in that Mercury retrograde energy. Mercury's retrograde in Sagittarius, okay? So, and Mars is in Leo, okay? Venus is in Capricorn. And Jupiter is in Gemini. So we are going to get into these energies. What I was definitely getting here is that song kept coming through. I think it's Fat Joe or Chris Brown, and it's like, in the end, I'm gonna need another round. Gonna need another round. Let's go. In the end, I'm gonna need another round, right? Here we are after another round of giving it all they have. Another moon cycle, right? And guess what? You're still here. You're still alive. You're still flourishing. You're still doing the divine work. You're still speaking your truth. You're still standing, okay? No matter what it is that you do on the path, there are energies that want you gone, that want you to not show up, that want you to not keep going. They are heavily, heavily invested in this, okay? Even on their deathbed, I'm hearing people are falling away, backing out, jumping ship, walking away, running away, because there's no walking away. It's almost like in those gang movies where someone's like, hey, I'm kind of thinking that I want to kind of just, take care of my mom, and, I'm just thinking about getting out of the gang, and they're like, hey, there's no getting away. You're in this till the death, it's that kind of thing. So people are trying to walk away, trying to run away, and there are energies that are seeing more deeply and truly exactly what they were a part of, because even though they don't want to be a part of something anymore, or they may be in this energy of running from their karma, maybe a little, like 2% of maybe seeing something more clearer, they're starting to see that what they signed up for isn't really what they were getting. They were being played in the most diabolical way, okay? But that is what the energy is. In the end, we're gonna need another round, right? It's like another round, another moon cycle, and everything that was put into your demise was a waste of absolute time, okay? Absolute time. And it was a very delicate situation. Very delicate. Very delicate. And someone didn't handle something very delicate with care. It's all broken to pieces, okay? You are very, very guarded. And the ancestors and the guides and the angels are urging you to remain in your vulnerability. Wow, there we go. You are so protected. You are so guarded. And these energies went in with a very delicate situation, okay, and made a huge mistake, okay, within their group, within the situation that they're in, and also they made a huge mistake in coming up against the chosen one, okay, for sure. Now, they're urging you to be vulnerable in certain aspects. Of course, protect yourself, keep your protection up. You are divinely protected, but your power is in your vulnerability. Your magic is in your vulnerability. There is going to be something to celebrate here. Not that there isn't something to celebrate here right now, right? How protected you are, how in tune and in touch with your intuition you are, how you are 50 steps ahead of the ops, okay? Imagine a world where you weren't connected to your ancestors, your star family, into the angelic realms. Imagine that, where you were just walking out here, you know, going to and fro here and there, and not protected, not being able to see in the dark. These individuals up against you really, really thought you couldn't see in the dark, right? But that being said, there are energies, okay, that are beyond isolation, right? They are beyond dark thoughts. If isolation is the lower end of solitude, right? Solitude is where you make an intentional decision to go within, to separate yourself, to be in solitude, to ask for higher guidance, to go within, to focus on what's within you, right? To study, to learn, to grow. Isolation is almost like depression. It's where you are cut off. It's where you don't have an option. And it's kind of in a dark, dark, sunken place. These energies are beyond that, okay? I'm seeing a big old foot, okay? So someone's being kicked out, or someone's being booted out of a group, kicked out of heaven, quote unquote. I'm also getting the energy of someone who has been knocked off their feet. Someone definitely could be having some sort of foot issues. I'm also seeing an amputation of some sort, okay? But someone is definitely in a bind, or they're bound to demonic forces, or they have gotten themselves caught up. They can't see a way out. Trying to get you caught up. They are caught up. They can't see their way out of this. There's someone that's very, very confused here, okay? And withdrawn. Someone wants to withdraw. Someone wants to withdraw from the fight that you were never in. So there's a whole disturbance going on somewhere within a third party, and someone's being haunted and spooked, and once again, and as always, wrecked and dragged by your spirit team and your angels and your star family, galactic family of light, okay? Because you're delicate, you're very precious to the higher realms, okay? And they do not play about you. And this is something that should be known by now, okay? But some energies just don't seem to get it, okay? They had their hand open, ready to take and to receive something that was yours. And your guys are like, no. Okay? But, yeah, I mean, definitely an air sign, karmic energy coming through, Virgo energy coming through, karmic Leo energy coming through, yeah, so we're going to leave it there for now. We're going to go ahead and jump into this energy, and we're going to kind of see what's been happening, what is the insight into the situation. We're going to do a quick reading here just to check on the energies. We're going to see what's been going on for you currently, what the recent past energies are, and you know, what are you walking into in this energy, and you know, get some potential outcomes for you and some advice. Okay, guys, so Sagittarius placements, this is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to or the circumstance. This reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is a timeless reading. It's also very general. So take what resonates only and let the rest go. And know that this is not a gender-specific message. Guys, to my December warriors, welcome back. And to any new viewers, welcome to my channel. Of course, you're also welcome here. And let's do it. Let's get into this energy. Again, like I said, on the bottom of the deck, we have this Seven of Wands. Right there, you have someone blocked on all levels, on all planes, all levels and dimensions, like in all bloodlines, on the maternal line, the paternal line, okay? In every aspect, every past life, you have someone blocked, okay? Period. And if you want to bring it on down, yeah, phone, email, everything, okay? And someone is definitely crossing barriers illegally, crossing borders illegally, okay? Trying to access portals they have no business accessing. Period. And they are what? Obsessed. They won't let something die. They want to climb back into their mama's womb the way they came out. Now, isn't that weird? Okay? Like, you have to die. Everyone does. But most importantly, you have to die spiritually and wake the fuck up. Eventually. But one thing is for sure, you can't go back in the way you came out. And someone here is just so afraid to look in the mirror, to face their shadows. They're scared in the dark. But yet, they do dark magic. Yet, they do shut up spells and death spells. And they are tiptoeing in graveyards. And they're conjuring up demons that serve you. But yet, they are scared of death. Anyway, there's someone obsessed with breaking down the barriers. We have energies literally pleading with your ancestors. It's bizarre, okay? Definitely could be a Scorpio of significance. Okay, they're saying that there is some karmic energy, definitely could be a Scorpio, that's knocking on the door of one of your ancestors. I'm hearing someone is pleading or trying to petition Sekhmet against you. Against you. And you are the Queen of Wands. You embody that energy. That is your royal bloodline. Wow. Some karmic energy that's trying to destiny swap with you, or that's trying to, I don't know. They got the ancestors talking, and it's not good. It is not good. It is not good. Okay, someone just needs to have a seat. They are doing way too much. Okay? And I also feel like for many of you, if you are not with, because that quick little message I did last night, it was kind of speaking about a the union of worlds, or the gosh, what was it saying? Yeah, the Royal Union, the Enoch Empire, the Atlantean Royal, some sort of royal union or whatever. But again, some of you, the King and the Queen of Wands here, are either with a divine masculine, or you're, one is magnetizing toward you. Okay. Or there is some type of powerful communion of sorts in the 5D, okay, that is like putting a seal around you, because they know what someone is doing here. This, possibly the Scorpio karmic energy that's obsessed with breaking through some sort of barriers or interfering with some sort of perfect balance, right? Perfect balance that is yours. Now, this could represent a union of souls, a twin flame union, very powerful, dynamic, fiery, cosmic fire. Union or uniting of nations or something like that. Or this could definitely just represent some type of holy fusion of fire that is pushing you into your ascension, an accelerated ascension, or activating some sort of light codes that is pushing you into a new superpower or something that connects with fire. Okay, that is why someone petitioning Sekhmet or another, even Archangel Michael, I'm hearing there is someone that's out of line. They're out of line with what they're doing here, because the Six of Coins came up under that. Someone's completely out of line in the spiritual realm. Yeah, Four of Swords in the reverse. There's someone that literally just need to have several seats, right? They missed a timeout. They're doing too much. But geez, this is before I even can get going on a message here. Let's get some cards here. Let's see what's actually going on. I'm not going to be here all night. Show me what's going on for Sagittarius placements. What's going on in the energy? Give me some insight. We have divine the masculine spirit, and it came out in reverse. Okay, you could be dealing with someone who smokes. Okay, they may not. This may be a secret habit of somebody's. Action, power, and dominance. Okay, now this is could be the energy of a masculine that's stepping into their power. But for me, ever since I had this card has always been like the shady masculine energy. Very shady, very, this is the narcissist, this is the controlling one, okay? But the fact that it came out in reverse, even more so today, is speaking of someone who was doing too much, okay? But they don't have no pull. There's no pull that this masculine has, okay? They have no power. They can't move forward. They can't take action. And they're definitely not dominating anything at this time, okay? That's for sure. There, again, someone is absolutely doing too much. They missed a timeout and they are being wrecked. Okay. In detention and in spiritual court. Okay. What else? Okay. Now we have an axe to grind. Not surprised. Okay. Someone here is angry and bitter and resentful. And they could be dangerous. Okay. They're stumped. This comes out, and like this has come out in the last few readings, that someone is just stumped. They're cut off. They're cut off at the ankles. They're stumped. Okay? But they're rageful. Okay? And then we have appreciation. Okay? Someone could be very confused about whether or not to be angry or furious with you or to appreciate you. Okay? I do know that someone is looking at you or something that you do with a fine-tooth comb. Someone is very much focused on you. And if it's not about you, it's about your destiny. It's about your blessings. Okay, guys? Again, we have to keep talking about these things because that's what's in the energy. Okay? I would love for every reading to be about the Pleiades, the Pleiadians, and the Arcturians, and, you know, roses and rainbows, and the fairies. Okay? I think I left my conscience in the 6th dimension. Oh. Yeah, obviously I did. You did too. Okay? Where it all started with the blue avians. But we have to talk about it. Because right now, it's the end of the world as we know it. I told you guys, we're coming to the end of the strength year, okay, of the 8 year, and we're moving into the year of the Hermit, okay, we're moving into the 9 year. We all know that what 9s are about is, you know, it's conflict before an ending, it's divine intervention, it's universal law, it's coming home, it's being in the dark, okay? So it's truth, it's judgment, it's revelation, okay? It's also truth, it's also learning, it's also the shadows, it's also the dark night of the soul, okay? So here we go. We got to talk about it, okay? Someone has their eye on your destiny, someone has their eye on your blessings, as always. But guess what? This is also your guides encouraging you to keep going, to understand how precious and delicate you are to the spiritual realm, to your bloodline, okay? Bloodlines. You are doing some major things to break curses and hex and generational stuff, okay? And that they want you to know that you're appreciated and that you are being watched and you're being protected, okay? And that you are absolutely where you need to be, and that nothing, okay, no one can stop you from doing the divine work that you came here to do, and that no one or nothing will hurt a single hair on your beautiful galactic divine head, okay? If I stumble with my words sometimes, guys, it's because of my braces. But that's all. That's what's going on, okay? Yeah, like I said, Dark Night of the Soul. Dark Night of the Soul. We're going to keep this card out because I'm really, really curious to know. Maybe there's a mask that's coming off. Maybe there's a lot of revelations that's happening. Is someone really facing themselves? Is someone really facing the mirror? Is someone really allowing all the towers to happen, letting the divine pull everything out of your life so that you have only you left to face? No blame, nothing outside of you, going within, facing the shadows, and not being afraid to be in the dark. Is someone actually doing this? Maybe so. Okay, we have the mask in reverse. Okay. You know? But again, someone's a shapeshifter though. Yeah, there's someone that's really, really, really frustrated about a separation. They can't get in. Someone's obsessed. They want to go back the way they came. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to die the right way. They want to cheat. Okay? Metamorphosis in reverse. There's a shapeshifter out here. There's someone that wants you to believe the mask has come off, but the mask is still there. You know, again, this is a very general reading for the collective, so a lot of energy is coming through, you know. But some people can be really going through a dark night of the soul and awakening, but we'll have to see. Right now, we just have some really obsessive energies that are caught up, okay, and a lot of shady stuff. Cults and sacrifices, and people on the run, pointing the finger, blaming, fighting. And guess what? You're at the center of it all, but yet you are nowhere to be found, okay? Quantum leaping earth angel that you are, okay? Great. Now, all those cards fall over, but I am not going to pick them up. I do see the dating card in the reverse. I feel like someone definitely has been doing constant. I mean, there's someone who's on constant duty, right? It's like in the military where they have this duty, this like night watch, where they have to like stay up all night, and like it's called I don't know. It's like you're on duty or whatever. But someone is constantly on a 24-hour watch the collective, watch the earth angel, watch, you know, watching you, what you're doing, right? Someone's doing like around the clock love spells on you, around the clock death spells, around the clock binding spells, around the clock blocking spells on your abundance, around the clock cloaking spells, things that to keep you from your divine counterpart, to keep people from being interested in you, to attack your business or your platform. It's constant. It's constant. And they're not getting anywhere with it, but they're continuing to do it, because I also see the devil in reverse. I should grab it so you guys can see, but I just don't feel like reaching all the way over here. Yeah, the devil in reverse. This card in reverse, the material world in reverse, dating in reverse, okay? These individuals don't get it. That once you know, ignorance is no longer bliss, okay? And you are transmuting all that. And guess where it's going? Back to them, okay? Right back. And you have to do nothing. You're a master at transmuting dark energies. This is what you came here for. But they don't get it. They don't get it. And that is why they are confused and stifled. I might just go ahead and do the reading from all these oracles. They're stifled. They have clouded judgment. Okay? Because they knew they should have never came up against a chosen one in the first place. Okay? And they are shocked. Shocked. Okay? At how protected you are and at your status in the higher realms. And they're also shocked by what is coming for them, okay? For coming for you. Okay. I'll leave those cards where they lay, and I'll get to those later. Something about the fall and the winter. The fall and the winter. So now, what about the fall and the winter? What about the fall and the winter? This is the end of delays. There is some sort of like fire being lit under your path, under your purpose. Okay. There's something here that's being healed with your sacral chakra. Okay. Because I feel like, again, I'm getting, in the end, we're gonna need another round. Right? This Mercury retrograde has a lot of things like flipped. So yeah. You're gonna want another round. I used to want you and her and her and her. All I want is you. Shorty got a mean walk, a mean shoe game. Better than any bee that you name. Wow. So basically, again, that whole mean shoe game for me is like someone wanting to walk in your shoes. You have skinwalkers. You have people that want to be you. Someone you're connected to knows that there are energies around them that want to be you, that want to walk in your shoes. Maybe someone's going through a dark night of the soul. They realize they don't want to continue attacking you. I mean, I don't know what that means, but they're starting to realize that there are energies that they were connected to that are still attacking you. It's not about them. It was never about them. They were used to attack you. It was all about you. It was always about you. And as long as these energies are on this earth, their mission is you. So there's a whole situation. The axe to grind here could be, again, you know, the creature beast, an ex-lover, karmic family, a dissolved twin flame contract, soulmate contract, karmic soulmate contract, whatever the case may be, co-workers, just these energies that are in chaos. But I'm particularly getting something about a third party situation as well, where there is someone that has an axe to grind with you because somebody wants another round with you. You're not even focused on any of them. You're over here in your purpose, okay? About to partner up with someone, or already in the 5D with someone that's your perfect match, or about to collaborate with a group to do something divine, to move towards your purpose. You have the Ace of Wands here. Something powerful is sparking. You have the divine blessing of the universe to go. They want this. There is something that's being lit behind you, underneath of you. It's like a rocket is taking off. What are you going to do with it? Okay? But again, someone is going to need another round. Like everything that they've done, the constant rounds of spell work, of love spells, and everything else is just not working, right? The constant blocks against your platform, against your creative energy, your flow, whatever you do. They're gonna need another round because it's not working at all. You have to put this Ace of Wands right here. Okay, let's see. Let's see what deck we're gonna use here. I'm just going to do the Rider-Waite and keep it really simple. I might clarify with the bone fire. Okay. Now Taylor Swift song is coming through. Cause you know that is delicate. It's delicate. Isn't it? Isn't it? Is it cool that I said all that? Is it cool that I'm in my head? Cause you know that is delicate. So it's like, is it cool that I said all that? Someone is the Queen of Swords. Someone is saying what they need to say, right? Someone wants someone to doubt what they say. Someone wants someone to question their truths, right? Their intuition. And that is what it is. Yes, someone has put a lot of money, time, effort into shutting you up, to ending you, or to getting you to slow down. And it's not working. And somebody is mad and shocked. Okay. Wow. All right, let's just go ahead and do a 3-card spread here to see what the energies are. As much as I love being on here with you guys, what's the recent past? Okay, the recent past here is the 9 of Swords, okay? In the recent past, there is this energy here around someone coming out of a funk, okay? Could be just feeling like you have a lot going on. And again, if anyone was feeling here anxious, worried, stressed, it probably was fleeting. And it probably was someone playing around in your energy. This is someone else that was feeling, you know, stressed out, having sleepless nights, you know, worried, nightmares. I told you guys someone was having nightmares, and they were projecting all that energy towards you, okay? If anyone was feeling that way, okay? This could also represent that if you've been having a period of, like a period, maybe recent past, where you were staying up a lot later than you normally do, or you were a little bit distracted, or you were having heavily, your dreams were heavily infiltrated, or even if they weren't infiltrated, you were just getting a lot of downloads, you were getting a lot of messages, okay? Clues in the dream state, making you aware of certain actions that evildoers, quote unquote evil, okay? Because our angels, they don't see it that way. They don't see evil and good, you know? it's both sides serve a purpose. But while we're down here, yes, we know that there are people that do quote unquote evil, and that's how we kind of separate it. But you've been getting clues in the dream state. You've been having a lot of dreams. You may have, your sleep schedule may have been a little different than what it normally is, okay? At any rate, the recent past is, you're coming out of that, okay? Or you're just getting a lot of revelations, or you're seeing things that are putting all the pieces together for you, okay? The Nine of Swords in the reverse is like having the total vision, going, you know, being very introspective about what you're learning, about what you're knowing, you know, enduring a period of time that may have been a little, you know, uncomfortable, but through that period of time, you're able to really, you know, see something much more clear, okay? So you're getting a lot of revelations, or maybe you have got a lot of revelations over the past, you know, recent past here, okay? About a Gemini, okay? Second decan, possibly. The signs may not even, that don't really matter, but, you know, it helps us to narrow things down, helps us to clarify and confirm things, okay? Yeah. So it's crazy because underneath of the Nine of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is clearly speaking about someone being caught, or you caught someone in the astral, or you slayed somebody in the astral. You won battles. You've been winning battles in the astral, pretty much. I'm hearing I almost got away with it. This is a lot of like battles being fought in the astral on your behalf and by you. And that have been won, right? Both in reverse. Someone has been trying to sneak into your dream state, okay? And steal. And steal and bind you to some sort of contract, or find a way to keep a portal open, or to do something they shouldn't have been doing, okay? This Aquarius, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius. Yeah. Someone could be working with their mother, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Or there's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that you have gotten some information on. Someone that's been trying to swap destinies with you, okay? And it's the fact that this Nine of Swords is right under this masculine in reverse. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be someone's mother. It could be someone's baby mother. It could be somebody's, somebody that someone's connected to. Feminine energy, male or female, that is materialistic, that is heavy, burdened, broke, promiscuous, and insecure, codependent, okay? But at any rate, someone was trying to this Queen of Pentacles could have been is the culprit as well, in something connected to this masculine in reverse. This Queen of Pentacles cannot dominate this masculine anymore. And somehow there's a masculine that could be focused on you. You probably want nothing to do with anyone in this situation, but this is why someone has an axe to grind, okay? Someone connected to this Queen of Pentacles, you saw in your dream state, and they confessed everything, or they tried to do something. They tried to insert something into you try to tag you with something, okay? But you got out of it. You actually killed someone. You slayed someone in the astral. Period. But they were coming for you. They were coming to shut you up. Someone was trying to... Someone could be trying to spiritually transfer something to you. Spiritually transfer something to you that they got from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. Either way, you found out. You found out and you got out. Okay? And you know. And knowing is half the battle, right? Half the spiritual battle is knowing, right? And you know what you know. Okay? That's the recent past. What's the current energy? What's the current energy for Sagittarius placements? What's the current energy? Oh, the current energy is Temperance. You got Archangel Michael. Okay, you got all the angels really supporting you. Like I said, you and your situation and many of your situations are the talk amongst the council. Okay? What is it? It's so funny. Parallel dimensions. Something about parallel dimensions here. If you're feeling really kind of like confused a little bit tired, but yet empowered, it's because first of all, you are battling and winning wars in the astral, and you are actively playing roles in two different parallel dimensions or something. Okay? Sidebar. And this all makes it very hard for these ill-intended energies to figure you out. They're all confused. They're all shocked, okay, by your power. And this is you, Sagittarius placements, okay? This is you, balanced in your power, protected, patiently, gracefully waiting for the signs, and you receive them every single time. There is no competition. The angels are saying that you are very delicate. You are very precious to the higher realms. You're very precious to the earth. And you are absolutely appreciated and needed. It is crucial. At the same time, it is delicate. Okay? You are very much needed right now in whatever it is you're doing. Okay? Whether that is construction work, whether that is having a platform, whether that is working as a barista at a coffee shop, whether that is doing some sort of graphic design, okay? Whatever it is, you are exactly where you need to be. You are bringing balance to this earth, and you are helping souls ascend in this hour, in the end of this time cycle, okay? At the end of this year, we're moving into the darkness. If you thought 2024 was rough, choppy waters, what a time to be alive. We're moving into the 9, okay? And they're urging you to embody the strength, right? Even when you call on Archangel Michael, it's a frequency. It's you. It's all you. It's always been you. And you're protected more than anything. When you ask for protection, just know, just ask for the skill, ask for the ability to protect yourself, how to yield my sword, how to discern, how to shield my energy, how to face my fears head on, whatever they may be, okay? But this is your energy right now, okay? This is the current energy. You're exactly where you need to be, okay? And it's funny, this comes out right under Axe to Grind and Appreciation. There are energies trying to break through certain barriers. They are wasting their time. It's like you have the uncle or the dad that has their hand out, right? And you have a little 4-year-old or 3-year-old, you know, trying to get at the uncle. And the uncle's playing around, holding them by their forehead, you know. It's all play. But the 2-year-old or the 3-year-old or 4-year-old, they're giving it all their might, right? Because they're play fighting. And the uncle knows, like, I have much more strength than this kid, you know, but I'm going to let him come at me with all he has. And that's what's happening right now, okay? Again, like I told you in the message I sent last night, Atlantean royals are definitely, and many other beings, have very close eye watch out on you and all of the enemies. Ready to devour. Ready to devour in this hour. Okay? Temperance is the current energy. I want to see if I can get all information. Of course, temperance comes after death. Okay? So a lot of you are, you know, and remember, shadow work is never done. So no matter how far you think you've been on your journey, there's always a potential for you to do more shadow work, or for you to have to walk through the shadows and just, again, doing it with no fear. Walking through something that doesn't feel good, or a part of yourself that you have to work out, okay? Or finding out something, okay? Again, 9 of Swords here in reverse. Finding out something, okay? About someone that you're close to. Again, in the message that I sent yesterday, it was a quick message, but it was something very clear about karmic family or someone. Okay, there could be something that you're finding out. Okay, again, it's the shadows within yourself or the shadows of others that you have to be mindful of. Okay, so there could be something that you are having to sit with that does not feel good at all. It may rock you, but you are going to get through it. And the angels know it. They have all the faith in you. And they're all watching how this plays out. Okay? They're asking you to draw on pure love energy to handle the situation. And all will be well. All will be well. Because remember, those cards fell over and the bound card came out in the reverse. So you already won. You're already free. Okay? But the devil, the lower frequencies, they cannot They cannot overpower temperance. It's impossible. That's why temperance comes before the devil card. Because you have to know your power, your ability to alchemize. You have to stand sure in your balance in order to move through the shadows. And you can absolutely do that. So there's something about acting in moderation. It's going to take some sort of deliberate blending of something, you know, in order for you to get through this period, this phase. Okay, but you have everything that it takes to alchemize the situation, to find your spiritual center. And then your guides are right there with you, but there is a need to be cautious, okay? To test the waters, okay? In a situation. To test the waters in a situation. Yeah, there's definitely been a failed sacrifice once again. It looks like in the end, we're going to need another round. Another failed round. Another failed attempt with the full moon in Taurus. How many moon cycles will it take for people, these energies, to realize that they will never win? They will never win. I heard someone got the wind knocked out of them. They will never win coming up against you. Another failed sacrifice. And what are you walking into? What is the future energy possibly here? Okay. Justice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Justice. You know, guys, I can go on and on. I can clarify these cards. And we'll be here for another hour. I'm going to save all that energy up for the reading that I will probably do either tomorrow night, Friday night, or Saturday night. That should post either by Saturday night or by Sunday morning, okay? But Justice card is in the is in the energy that you're walking into, okay? My aunt, this is all about, you know, some type of wrongs being made right. I'm hearing, please save her for me. Do this one favor for me. Bryson Tiller. I'm also hearing, how can I right my wrongs, okay? But something that was wrong is being made right by the divine, okay? This is some sort of justice, whether it's legal, whether it's something to do with custody or a settlement. There's something being made right. Something being balanced out, okay? And again, there's an energy here around someone who doesn't like that, okay? There's someone who's been watching and waiting, okay? Watching and waiting with an axe to grind, okay? Eyeing, side-eyeing, bombastic side-eyeing your destiny and your blessings, okay? And they have failed, okay, with this full moon in Taurus, okay, the harvest moon, to destiny swap with you, to steal or harvest your energy. None of their sex magic or love spells have worked, okay? Within this third party, there's someone who is finding out about some sort of injustice. They have their eye on you. There's a third party that has an axe to grind. There's also some sort of mother figure that is being found out. Someone's walking away. And this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is definitely, someone is sick. someone is not doing well, they're still targeting you, okay? You have found out, okay, or you have caught someone red-handed in the astral trying to implant or tag you with some sort of tag or implant or plug or something, okay? Or trying to spiritually attach something that they have on them onto you. Obviously a sexually transmitted demon, or it could be a literal disease. Someone thinks that their mind is so powerful that they can spiritually transmit something that they have onto a chosen one. Laughable, okay? There's someone also that's deranged, okay? They're petitioning Sekhmet or deities that are attached to your royal bloodline to attack you, or they're calling judgment on you, and it's just bizarre, okay? You are battling in the astral and winning. You single-handedly took down a legion of demons, or even a cult, or some coven, okay, in the astral. And you are highly appreciated, okay, by the angelic realms and by your galactic family. And there's also someone who, a masculine energy, or someone connected to this energy, that has been trying to break past certain barriers. They knocked on the wrong door, and there's a group or several individuals who are getting hit with a whole lot of karma, okay? Again, there's a fire being lit under you right now, okay, to move into the direction of your goals, of your dreams, especially right now when Mars is in Leo, okay, to focus your creative energy. You're also being told to stay balanced, keep your vibration high, because again, whether it's something that you're finding out about yourself, or about your past, or about someone you're connected to, it has a potential of being heavy, okay? And you're being asked to be this energy for those who need it, for yourself, and to tread lightly concerning a particular situation, okay? So again, you're walking into this justice energy. Everything is well. All is going to balance out. Number 11, this is all about some sort of portal or gateway opening up for you, okay? Again, there's an energy that's been watching and spying and waiting and, you know, trying to get something. They have their hands open, ready to receive something that's yours. And once again, they're going to need another round. Once again, they are shocked, okay, that you are powerful, that you are protected, and that your divine path can't be stopped. Your destiny is meant for you, and it can't be stolen. Okay, so now there's someone here that possibly is going to be wanting to come at you. It could be someone you're connected to. It could be someone that's connected to someone you're connected to that wants to come and they want to share something with you. They want to fight, or they want to argue, okay? Someone feels inferior. They feel less than. They feel irritated, okay? Confused. About why it is that you have won, or how it is that you know what you know, or why it is that you won't stop sharing your truth. Because the Justice card, sword is up. This means that This is an active seeking of the truth and speaking of the truth. Okay? The ruling is going in your favor. Okay? You're safe, you're protected, and you are balanced and getting everything that you deserve. Okay? Yep. They can't hold on to it. They don't have dominion over anything that's yours. Someone, again, tried to steal your destiny. They wanted to infiltrate the gates. But they were left standing there, okay, in regret. And you're off. Quantum leaped and gone. Okay? Got your Ace of Wands, okay, ready to create something new. Right? Ready to pop out with another surprise, right? Because nobody knows what you're doing. And this is why they're irritated. They're watching, they can't see. They're projecting, it's not affecting you. They're spending all their money on spell work, and you are still temperance and justice. Right? And that's just what it is. So let's see. I'll quickly clarify one or two of these cards. Let's see. Okay. What is it that you know? What are you finding out with the Nine of Swords in the reverse? What are the revelations? What's going on in the dream state? Too many cards. Three of Swords. Okay. Again, like I said, someone did come to you in your dream state. Something about heartbreak. Five of Coins. Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. Three of Swords. Five of Coin. There's some sort of missed opportunity or rejection. Someone has a lack of confidence. They're brokenhearted. Yeah. Someone's left out in the cold. Five of Coins. Page of Cups. Rejected. Lack of confidence. Brokenhearted. Okay, so someone's trying to connect with you in the dream state. Okay, you know this. Okay, you already know that. Bottom of the deck. But the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords in the upright position, right? These are like guides. Or there's something about your higher self and the higher self of your twin flame that is protecting you, or that's working with you to slay and fight these battles in the astral, or giving you these downloads in your dream state about this individual that, this energy that just cannot accept that they've been booted out, they've been kicked out. There's a delusional energy here that keeps trying to access spaces that they are restricted from. Six of Swords in reverse. What is the axe to grind? What's the axe to grind? Strength. Wow. The Leo. There's a Leo, okay, connected to you that has an axe to grind. They don't like what you're saying, or they feel inferior to you. Tell me more about this Strength card and the axe to grind. The Knight of Wands. Someone doesn't like how determined you are. They don't like what you're saying, the messages that you're giving, or something that you're saying, or someone doesn't like what you're saying because what you're saying is giving someone else strength. To come out of this in action, whoever this masculine is. Wow. They want to keep, someone wants to keep this masculine inferior or under their spell, or under their thumb. The more you speak, the more someone has an axe to grind with you, because you're waking up people, or you're helping this masculine awaken. So again, at the end of this, there is a masculine that is waking up. A dark night of the soul. Someone is actually really trying to wake up. Okay. However long it takes, I guess. Someone actually does appreciate you and has some sort of bone to pick with you at the same time. This masculine could be a Virgo. Again, the Hermit is in the upright. Again, like I said in the beginning of the reading, there's a difference between isolation and solitude. I feel like someone really is trying to take solitude here so that they can, you know, actually face themselves and do the work to try and deal with their inner child and die the right way. Ten of Coins in reverse, because there's something really horrible about their family. Ten of Coin in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse. Again, there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to go within this family except hell. Okay? Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. Someone's bound, someone's stuck, someone's between a rock and a hard place, a catch-22. This is like the whole bloodline is being demolished or something. Okay? Only the Most High knows that this individual is just running from their karma. So I feel like Most High, if someone is truly have hit rock bottom and this is the end of the all they have is their ego to face, they finally let the ego dissolve a bit so that they can integrate with it, then the Most High is going to help this individual to begin the process, okay? Because Most High knows. So I feel like this is someone who really, they have made choices and they have done some very, very unimaginable deeds, but you know, we all have been karmic, and we all have had karma. I feel like this particular energy, they've been sacrificed since before they were even born. They were born into this, and maybe this is what they came here for. You know, it had to go this deep and this hardcore in order to get them to go within and to start to rise into who they need to be. Okay, because 10 of coin with the 2 of swords in reverse and the 7 of cups is just a whole illusion. Someone's been under a whole illusion. Their whole bloodline is getting wiped out, because this is a family of diabolical evil. I mean, everything that you can think of, okay, from incest to sacrifices, children and blood rituals. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but okay. 5 of swords in reverse, somebody wants to not be selfish, or they want to do it another way. They're saying they wanted to do it another way. Okay. This reading got a lot deeper than I thought it would, so I'm going to just get some clues here about some of these energies. Tell me more about who this who the masculine is, whoever is going through this dark night of the soul. Who is the masculine? This masculine could have large ears. Okay, they could have large ears, or they could have some sort of prominent scar or scars. What else about this masculine that's waking up? Could be an Uber driver. Okay, an Uber driver. This individual could be trying to catch a flight to get away or to hide at this time. This masculine energy could be Pluto in Libra. So that'll put someone around the late 30s or maybe the early 40s. Or this could be someone they're dealing with, or this could be you. You could be an Uber driver. They could be an Uber driver. Someone that they're connected to could be an Uber driver. Someone they're connected to could have prominent scars, or they could have prominent scars, okay? Or large ears. You or them, or someone they're connected to. Okay, someone could be a janitor. We also have, someone could have stripes cut into their eyebrows. Someone could be African, okay? Since they are an identical twin, someone could have an identical twin. This masculine could have an identical twin. Or it could be someone who you have a past life karmic connection with, or someone that was supposed to come into this lifetime with you as your twin flame, but they forfeited it. They went rogue and they've been dissolved from that contract. This could be someone with a unibrow also, okay? They could also have tattoos. All right. Someone could be a heavy weed smoker. All right. Tell me about the person that has an axe to grind here. Tell me about the person that has an axe to grind.
Could be a Virgo.
Large nostrils. Could be someone who is lost. Someone who is suffering financially. Someone who could be a prostitute, or someone who could be, selling their body for money, or someone who could be doing, some questionable things for money. Someone who would do anything for money at this point because they're desperate. Okay, if it's not that, it's definitely somebody who could be connected to this masculine that is dependent on them for something, whether it is for them to be under some sort of control so that they can manipulate them for their own betterment, for their finances, for, you know, using him in terms of like sacrificing you or others like you, because there's a very low supply of what they need. Okay. At any rate, this energy that has an axe to grind could be someone who, could be married to this masculine, or someone who's at, again, the head of some sort of coven or cult, right? This Nine of Pentacles could be connected to that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, all right? Again, there could be something here about a whole family, right? That Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this could be their daughter, okay? Again, there's a whole lot going on here with this whole group. Everything is confused. There's something that went very, very wrong with the destiny swap, right? Someone was supposed to sacrifice you or someone, and they didn't. And this masculine is walking away, and someone has to pay, pretty much here, right? So again, there's definitely something going on with the third party here, and they have an axe to grind. And again, this masculine is realizing that whatever happened in the past that he was connected with or a party to, since then, someone has decided to end something or to stop something or to walk away. But he can see that there's a group in his coven or in this group that they are still very much focused with this axe to grind, okay? Against you or against something that someone is doing or saying, okay? And it's this goal of this coven or this third party or someone that this masculine is married to, or their mother, or someone at the head of this group. They want it to stop because you are balancing something out, or someone is appreciating something too much, or something that you're doing is healing someone, and they don't like it. Okay? Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and this axe to grind. Who is this? This this person with the axe to grind, the Nine of Pentacles, possibly this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy, could have curly hair. It could be someone with the bald fade, or this Nine of Pentacles could be connected to someone with the bald fade or curly hair. Okay? Then we also have a 70s baby. Okay? And then we have pastor. Someone could be a musician or a songwriter. Someone could be finding out that this energy that has the axe to grind, someone's been acting the whole time. Someone's a liar. Someone could have Uranus and Scorpio. Uranus and Scorpio, that would make somebody, I believe, a 90s baby. Someone born in the 90s. Oops. Someone could have green eyes, long nails. Last one. Someone could have piercings. And then someone could be indigenous. Okay? This could be what? Someone could have an axe to grind. This could be you, the indigenous person, or the one with the piercings. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, someone wants to stop someone indigenous. Someone wants to stop someone that's a teacher or a counselor, right? Non-profit organization. So someone does something because it fuels their heart. And again, someone has an axe to grind against this and want to stop it. Okay? This individual here, that the axe to grind, could be someone that works for the government, or again, could be a part of some sort of group. Someone could work in the medical field. Someone could have skin discoloration as well. Wow. Okay, guys. I think that we are going to leave it there. Let's clarify the Justice card. We want to know the potential outcome. Give me more about the potential outcome here. What's the Justice? What are the collective walking into? What Sagittarius placements walking into with this Justice card? The Four of Wands. Right. Beautiful. Okay. The King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is just, you know, some sort of justice and truth or clarity coming in. This could be, again, through the dream state. Could be a guide. Okay, this King of Swords energy. But the King of Swords is coming in with justice. It's no doubt. It's clear. It's the truth. Okay? And it's coming in quick and swift. And it's not a lot of emotions. It's just the truth coming in. And again, this has something to do with the Four of Wands. So there's going to be some sort of celebration. There's going to be some type of promise being fulfilled here. Okay. With this truth that you're going to be getting with the Justice card here. Again, I keep hearing something about gates. Gates, gates, gates. The gates are guarded. Again, this could have something to do with, a gated community, or you could be moving somewhere. Basically, wherever this energy is for you, you can't be touched here. Okay. You can't be touched. Something is coming back to you in the term of something that you had lost in a contract, a settlement, some sort of spiritual debt or something being paid, or some sort of karma being absolved. Some sort of spiritual truth or gift being activated or something. But something's going to be cleared up, you know? Your name is going to be cleared. You're going to get some sort of reward. You're going to get some sort of, like, compensation is what I'm hearing for something. Yeah. And again, you're guarded. Something's guarded. Something's protected. Again, this is like your guides being the big uncle standing there, and the 4-year-old or 3-year-old is, you know, swinging wild. And all the uncle is doing is holding the child back by the head with one hand. This is how protected you are. Okay. You are, again, guarded in some sort of gated community, and you're ready to get some sort of return on an investment. You know, some sort of truth is going to lead to some really good surprise. Okay. It may have something to do with something that you're already working on, something that you're already doing, something that you're already invested in. Okay, here with this Ace of Wands here. Something that you already invested in. Maybe after the Mercury retrograde, it's going to all click into place. In the beginning of the reading, I kept seeing like energy of like 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. So some sort of collaboration or spiritual collab or artistic collaboration, right? That you may be getting some sort of assistance with something that you already started that's going to blow up, or that's going to just really be a beautiful blend of ideas and passion that's going to light your fire and give you the recognition that you deserve. Okay? Some sort of recognition. You're going to be celebrated. And this is all protected, okay? All protected. Number 17, all right? Reducing the 8, endless possibilities, everything coming full circle, great ideas, And a lot of people celebrating you, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be grand, but I feel like it will be. You know, it could be the small wins. It could be just getting that right person to be in the right place at the right time, to getting an email reply to something that you requested months ago. You know, having the energy to spearhead something that you've been wanting to do for a while. You know, that Ace of Wands is right here. The universe is like saying, here you go. We're lighting the fire under you. What are you going to do with it? Mars is in Leo. Do it big. They're saying to do it big. Young and beautiful soul of nature. Learn to use your imagination. Nothing will ever be impossible. Lose the external. Seek within yourself what's been lost. You will find it in heaven. Wow. There's something that's coming in that's going to be really fulfilling here for you with the Nine of Cups and the Star card. Love finds new arts. Love finds new arts, and under its honey, it always keeps a bait, and it makes its servants happy whenever it finds one that is loyal. All right? You've been loyal to a cause. You've been loyal to something that you put a lot of work in. You've been loyal to something that is dear to your heart. Okay, and you've been loyal to it without any sort of major recognition, and that is why you're about to get this justice. Okay, and that is a beautiful way to end this message. Okay, any final words, any final messages for Sagittarius placements? We have, wow, Eastern Star. Interesting. You have a lot of people watching you, Star. Secret societies, Masons, you know, these brotherhoods, groups. You have a lot of attention on you, okay? We'll save the details for our next reading, but all right. That's important for somebody. It says you're a major distraction. Wow, your love healed me. This is why someone has an axe to grind. Your love is healing someone. Your love is awakening souls. Right? Everything is falling around me. Someone, yeah. There again, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. So, someone, there's nowhere to go. Someone is ready to heal. Your love healed them. Okay, we have cosmic fire, right? There's a union that's manifesting somewhere. We had the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, a perfect match. It says, I know I'm so selfish. That's something that someone is ready to put down their sword about. Am I just a shadow you drew? My ex made my life a living hell. So someone met their match with their karmic. It says you make me better, okay? In the bottom of the deck, it says spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip. No looking back. And I've held my true feelings back for too long. Someone wants to, again, that Page of Swords. They're tired of being in the shadows. Someone is coming forward with a lot to say. A lot to say, okay? A lot to say. Someone says, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? The energies that have an axe to grind, they want to know, who do you think you are? Let's end with an oracle. Let's end with an oracle here. Oh my goodness. Wanted to see if any galactic energies came through. Where's my deck with the Mystic Martians? Oh, great. I can't find it. Alright, we'll just end it like this. Divine advice to end this message. Divine advice to end this message for Sagittarius placements. Divine advice in the message. Whoa. Loving compassion. And violet flame. Okay? You powerful transmuter of dark and negative energy. Yeah, they wanted to steal your chi, your life force energy. But you transmuted that shit with a violet flame, with your love and compassion, okay? They wanted to steal your life force energy, but you transmuted that with the violet flame and your love and compassion. And the divine advice here for this message is she of the lotus. She of the lotus. She of the lotus. Let's see. She of the lotus. You know, I'm a visual person, so before I read She of the Lotus, I want to get one card, one more visual card. Divine advice to end the message before we read the divine advice. Okay. Identity, soul memory, disconnected, false reality. There's someone that's very disassociated around you. Number 25. They took a gamble and they lost. Okay, they took a gamble and they lost. And you know. They try to set traps and loops for you. They tried to take your vision, and now they're stuck in this recurring loop, okay, of nightmares and disassociation, okay? There's someone that has violated so many laws. There's a masculine significance here, and there's also, there could be a couple, but there's definitely a leader of some sort of coven or cult, or even a feminine energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, a mother figure, that is diabolical. And they are trapped. And they're getting hit for effing with the wrong ones. And you're sitting here in this passionate Ace of Wands energy, okay? Passionate. Passion, water, fire, right? The water and the fire are all the creative energies that one needs and what they don't have, okay? Your intuitive abilities, your creative abilities. They wanted that for themselves. So this is all about new love or new project, self-love, creativity, emotional intensity, purification, vulnerability, okay? And this is what the angels were insisting, that you stay in your vulnerable energy and not to worry, because you are absolutely appreciated, you're delicate, and you're protected, okay? Your blessings are protected. And what are you walking into? You're walking into the Justice card with the Four of Wands and the Star with the Seven of Wands. Your new beginning is protected. You are so good. You are so good. They couldn't steal what they aim to steal from you with the Taurus full moon. Attacking some sort of royal union, Union of Worlds or something like that. Tiberian, Tiamat. But they wanted to, this is the target, right? But this is my Six of Pentacles card. What's meant for you is under safe surveillance. Tight surveillance is protected. There's something also they're saying that you're in the Temperance energy currently, but to tread lightly. There's something about everything being in moderation, right? With this card here, the Mystery Star card of Shakespeare, the sweetest honey is loathsome in its own deliciousness, and in the taste destroys the appetite. Therefore, love moderately. There's something that they want you to do moderately. There's something that they're preparing you for, okay? You're being prepared for your Six of Earth. You're being prepared for your Six of Pentacles, okay? You're being prepared for your new beginning, for your purification. Yeah. Wow. And finally, She of the Lotus. She of the Lotus. She of the Lotus. There's something that's coming in for you that's fulfilling, right? And you know it. I keep getting cards. The Nine of Cups and the High Priestess, okay? With the Star and the Temperance card. Love finds new arts, and under its honey, it always keeps a bait. And it makes the servants happy whenever it finds one that is loyal. You are so loyal. You are such a mystery. You are so sacred in your green dress, lit up in the green temple. In the spheres of destiny, you sparkle under the moon. Your eyes hold the secrets to the cosmos. And the mystery unfolds in gold. She of the Lotus. She of the Lotus. If there is a way to fast track growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved parts of ourselves. Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness and self-love. Peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear, and bring them into the daylight. under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and reassimilate, reminding us that on the flip side of the coin, these are our superpowers. Remain balanced, Temperance, Star. Because on the other side of the moon, even if it seems so far, on the other side of the moon is your superpowers. You walk through those shadows without any fear, whatever the shadows may reveal. And you walk through those shadows no matter how far. There, you find your superpowers. There, you are the star.